The R is arguably the hardest thing to pronounce in the French language, but here are some tips that I think might help. As an English speaker, the R in French is not a very natural sound for us to make. It's very guttural and takes a lot of effort. When I first got to France, it was one of the hardest things for me to master, so I absolutely get it. Unlike the English R sound that's usually produced in the front of the mouth, the French R sound is produced by vibrating the uvula in the back of the throat. A lot of times I like to compare it to gargling water because you basically have to have everything here super calm and open. You have to relax your throat, open your mouth a little bit like this, and go basically as if you're gargling. And if you actually have to gargle with water to get the sensation, absolutely do that. I would take real French words to practice after I got the gargling sound down. Rouge is a word that starts with an R, so you really have to try to get there. It's rouge. But if you're pronouncing a word that has an R within it, usually you don't have to try as hard to pronounce it. For instance, merci. You still have to try. You're gonna have that guttural feeling, but it's not nearly going to take as much effort from your throat. Another one would be Paris, still making the same sound, but you don't have to try as hard to get it out. Think about the word for look in French. It's regarder. It takes so much effort to get that first R out, but the second R does not take as much from your throat. And just remember that pronouncing is also listening. So if you hear it correctly, you're more able to pronounce it correctly. Bisous, love.